Angelo opening.
Hi.
Hi there, how you doing, Brendan?
Hello. We'll just start straight away with questions. We got mics, guys, yeah? Chris?
Brendan, obviously a disappointing result this evening, but how do you assess the performance of your players?
I think if I look back to our first game when we played them and look to tonight, I think as a coach you're looking for improvement, and I thought we made significant improvement. I thought how we pressed the game tactically was very good, won the ball back in a lot of high areas of the field, and then when we couldn't, we got defensively very solid. And they have huge quality, of course, but they didn't have anywhere near so many chances as what you would normally see in the games that they play. So I was very pleased with the performance. First goal we're disappointed with. We just switch off on the edge of the box. We done a similar thing over there, but I just think it's the quality and the speed of the movement and the pass that catches us out, and that's the level. But we were always in the game, pushing, had a big chance, and with the header, another opportunity when we broke away in the second half, and then obviously we get punished then for the penalty. So at 2-0 against Barcelona, we still fight, we still keep working, but of course it becomes that little bit more difficult when they keep the ball so well.
¿Cómo evalúas el partido de hoy? Pues si comparas con el primer partido, pues hemos hecho un desarrollo bastante bueno, hemos hecho presión alta y creo que no han tenido tantas oportunidades como el primer partido. Estoy contento con el esfuerzo que ha hecho mi equipo, pero Barcelona siempre pasan la pelota súper rápido. Nosotros estábamos en todo momento dentro del partido luchando y hemos tenido un par de oportunidades.
In terms of individual performances, Scott Brown tonight was real captain's performance from him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought he was outstanding. I thought across the team we had a number of very good performers. Again, I thought Craig Gordon made one great save, and looked composed and calm when he had to be. I thought the two centre halves were excellent. Two full backs, they're up against the best three players in the world, and I thought how they dealt with that was very good. Scott, as you said, in centre midfield was really aggressive and strong. The two midfield players obviously in front of that, Stuart Armstrong and Tom Rodgick, are just going to get better with the experience of playing at the level. Musa had big chances, maybe not as clinical as what he was in the Man City game, but he's still a good reference for the team. Scotty Sinclair was very good up until he got the knock, so we had to take him off, and we'll assess that. And I thought young Callum McGregor, he played left back against Kilmarnock on Friday night, and now he's playing on the right side against Barcelona, and I thought he did very, very well tactically in the game, because we wanted to go with an extra midfield player to allow us to keep the ball and be compact centrally. And I thought in the main that idea worked for us, because they weren't able to turn so much in our organisation, and probably only towards the end when they moved away a couple of times when we were tiring to break away under pressure. But in the main, I think collectively the team deserve a big credit.
La pregunta ha sido sobre el capitán Scott Brown. Dice que ha tenido un partido excelente y entonces hace un resumen de varios jugadores. Dice que el portero Craig Gordon ha hecho un paradón y los centros de defensa en general han hecho un buen partido, y el Musa, el delantero, pues también ha sido en todo momento una referencia, y lástima que ha perdido una buena oportunidad, y dice que hemos jugado como una buena unidad de equipo.
Look,
Brendan, it could be another 10 months before you play opposition of this level. How do you make sure that you build on what you've managed to do so far in this campaign and take it on?
That was always going to, be the challenge. First and foremost for us, it was getting into the Champions League. I think the club had gone a period of time of not qualifying, so we had a huge effort in the summer over the course of the pre-season to qualify. And this experience, we still got one game to go in the competition, but this experience was always going to be invaluable for us. Lots of young players in the team that will improve. And I think if you look at the first game compared to now, we weren't fearful tonight. I think we come into the game, a good idea to press tactically, players improving, and it's just about maintaining that standard. How do you do it? You just, as your demands every day in training. Like as I said, we've played 3 of the best teams in Europe over the course of this competition so far, and we've gradually got better with each game. So the challenge is after Christmas we've got to keep the demand. We know the level now that we're in it. It gets better every year. We now got to go on, make sure we can get into it next year, and each year the club is in it. It improves on and off the field, and that is our ambition.
La pregunta es, a lo mejor no jugarás contra un equipo de tanta calidad hasta el año que viene, y cómo puedes mantener esta altura. Y dice que pues el primer reto de esta temporada era clasificarnos para el Champions, y que lo hemos hecho. Ha sido una gran experiencia y todavía tenemos un partido. No hemos tenido miedo hoy, y que después de Navidad tenemos que mantener nuestros estándares y trabajar cada día muy duro y volver a intentar clasificar el año que viene para el Champions.
Robert?
Brendan, do you have any issues with the penalty kick at all?
I didn't think it was a penalty. I think that what Louis is brilliant at is in round the box. He provokes the defenders. I think that obviously he's leaning into Emilio, who's trying to fight for his space. And what Louis is clever at is he grabs a hold of the defender and spins round and looks like he's pulled to the ground. So no, I didn't think it was a penalty, and it was a key moment in the game because we were really at the start of the second half. We were pressing, we were getting into good areas, and the momentum was clearly with us. You always know they have the quality, but I felt that at 1-0 we were always in the game. So to get to 2-0 down after just missing the header was disappointing. So but the referee didn't give us so much during the night, I didn't think so, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
La pregunta ha sido sobre el penalty y el análisis, y dice que no cree que era penalty, y dice que Luis Suárez es un buen jugador dentro del área y que básicamente estaban luchando uno con el otro, y era un momento clave en el partido, y claro, desde el 2-0 es muy difícil volver contra el Barcelona.
You touched on Scott Sinclair, Brendan. Is he now a serious doubt for Sunday?
We'll see how he is. He's very robust, Scott, so for him to come off, he was hurt, and so he obviously got caught breaking through. So we'll just have to see that. We didn't want to take any sort of risk. He was in pain, and I know him well enough to know that he will fight through pain, but it just wasn't one where we thought it was worth the risk. So we just have to see how he'll be tomorrow and the coming days.
La pregunta ha sido sobre Scott Sinclair del partido, llegará para domingo, y dice que es un jugador muy fuerte y que tendremos que esperar a ver cómo está, y no queríamos tomar un riesgo con él.
Stephen?
Brendan, was the Musa header, was that almost a pivotal moment in the game, and will he learn from that after a great start to his career here?
I think all the players, I think what this level introduces to you, that it is very much in key moments. All the teams at this level, they're very good with the ball, they're very good in possession, they get strength, power, pace, but it also shows you that when the moments arise in the games, especially against such a world-class team like Barcelona, then you have to take them. And we got into really, really good areas over the course of the game. I felt, I thought we, at times some of our play was very, very good, but probably just lacked that cutting edge, a little bit of quality right at the end to finish. And Musa's chance, as you say, it's probably a lot more difficult when you see it again. It's just behind him a bit, so he's having to generate the power in it. I know he's disappointed in there that he didn't score it, and of course those are moments that they learn from. You play in these games, you may not get so many chances. I thought overall we played well enough, got into good areas, and hopefully as time goes on we learn to be better and take the chances when they come.
La pregunta ha sido de la oportunidad de Moussa Dembélé, la cabeza que ha fallado, y dice que a este nivel tienes que estar muy acertado y tomar las ocasiones. Y dice que durante el partido hemos entrado en buenas áreas, pero no estamos acertados. Y dice que todos los jugadores van a aprender de eso.
So,
Hello, Brendan. The game was really different than the game in Camp Nou, but Leo Messi made the difference. If Messi played in your squad, do you think that would you have won?
We would have had a big chance. There's no doubt about that. I think he shows the difference he makes. If you look at the game at the weekend as one of many examples. And the difference with Lionel Messi is that he's a great player, arguably the best player that has ever played football. And when he plays in your team, he makes everyone else better. So if he's playing for Celtic tonight, there's no doubt he makes us all better. But he's a phenomenal player, an absolute incredible player, and he always is hungry to score. His first goal was that run that he makes very fast and a wonderful finish. Our players will learn that you can't give that short space to a player of that quality. But yeah, I was proud of the team tonight. Like you say, it was a totally different game. We looked like we played without any fear. We pressed the game well, and if we take some of our chances, then it's maybe a different game, but we have showed improvement and vast improvement, which is important.
La pregunta ha sido sobre la diferencia entre este partido y el primer partido en el Camp Nou, y dice que con Messi ganaríais con él, y dice que solo tienes que mirar el partido del fin de semana contra Málaga. Sin Messi ha sido difícil, y dice que con Messi todos los jugadores son buenos. Es un jugador increíble y siempre tiene ganas, es un jugador muy rápido, pero yo estoy orgulloso de mis jugadores que no han tenido miedo.
can we take the last question, please, Luke? Thanks.
Brendan, how did you see the battle with Mikel Lustig and Neymar? It seemed to spill over at times. Do you think the referee could have taken different action?
Maybe it was a tough night, I think, for both players. You know, Mika, an experienced player, but I thought he was excellent. You can't stand off and watch Neymar, because he can go inside, outside, go behind you. He's got great quality. So Mika has to be aggressive. He has to fight. He has to press. He has to push, and I think he did that. And obviously Neymar reacts to that a little bit. But yeah, I thought the referee did make some strange decisions throughout the course of the game. To be honest, I think he let some things go when he shouldn't, and maybe could have acted differently on some of his decisions. But overall, it was a clean game. We were aggressive. They have big quality. We have to try and stop them. But in that battle, I thought Mika did very well.
La pregunta ha sido sobre la batalla dentro del campo de Mikel Lustig y Neymar. Y dice que Neymar es muy bueno, y para conseguir jugar con él tienes que ser estar agresivo en el juego. Y dice que, pero sobre todo, el partido ha sido un partido limpio.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.